Welcome students. In the previous audio clip, I have told you about what is inquiry letter and why do we write inquiry letter. I have told you that to get the details of any book, institution, the tariff of any hotel, you want some brochures, you want to know about the details of some test, product, etc. So we write the inquiry letter to get some inquiry about any particular thing or whatever we want to know about something or some person or some institution, hotel, book, anything. It can be anything. Then we have discussed the format also of inquiry letter, which is the same, like it will be it is a formal letter, so the format of formal letter will also we will follow here. Then now I would like to tell you few things that will make that will help you to write any inquiry letter in a better way. You can use few lines and it will be easier for you to write inquiry letter in a better way. So we will discuss about the body of the letter. You know how to write sender's address, date, then salutation, then subject, and body of the letter, where you have to that where the examiner will see the content, what have you written, and expression, how well have you expressed yourself in that letter. Or so that is the most important part of a letter. So we will discuss and I will tell you few lines. As the first line, you can see it is the introduction. It is about the first paragraph of the letter. It is the introduction portion where you will introduce yourself. You can use the second line in the starting if you want. I am a student of 12th medical. Suppose you are a student of 12th medical and you want to get to know about the each and every detail of Akash institution, which prepares students for medical, which prepares medical students. They have some short courses, long courses also. So you can write that I am a student. You can introduce yourself by saying I am a student of 12th medical, I have these courses, I shall be obliged if you let me have the information of your course. You can use these two lines like this, or you can say that I am a student of 12th medical. My name is this. I am a student of 12th medical, with reference to your advertisement which was published in the Times of India 2 days before. You can write like this, and I shall be obliged if you let me have the information. I would like to inquire about the long course, 6-month course of Akash institution. So like this you can start your first para. You can introduce yourself and you can ask about the information you want to know. That you can say I am a student of 12th medical. I was with reference to your advertisement which was published in the Times of India 2 days before, or you can mention the particular date like 15th of April 2020. I shall be obliged if you let me have the information of your 6 months medical course. So that, and then we will come to para 2. Para 2 you can use these following lines, that I would like to know the duration, timing and fees for the course of medical aspirants. You don't know about the duration, that how long it is, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 year, or 2 years. So you would ask about the duration, then you'll ask about the timings from when to when, 9 to 12, or whatever the timing is, and you want to know about the fees of the course also. Then you can use the second line, and in addition to it, मतलब इसके अलावा जो आप जानना चाहते हैं. Suppose the course fees of the course is too much, you cannot pay all together, so you want to pay in installments. So then you can write this line, in addition to it, would you let me know that there is a provision for installment. Is there any provision that I can pay in installment? You can ask like this. Then you can use, before taking admission I want to know the following things also, and I am seeking information for the timing, duration, all these things. Or you can start with that, before taking admission I would like to know the duration, timing and fees for the course of, or I am seeking information about the duration, timing and fees for the course of. So you can use these lines. It would enhance your writing skills also. They will the examiner will know that you have knowledge how to write the letter of inquiry. Then para 3, which is our concluding last paragraph, you can use I am sending here with a self-addressed and duly stamped envelope so that you can send me the details by earliest. Listen students, see, if you are seeking admission somewhere in any course, whether it is a study course or a dance course or interior designing course or any kind of course, and you are asking details, so the person sitting there is not free for you, or he or she will not have the enough time to go to the post office, buy envelope for you and stamps also, then send it to you. So this line will be very beneficial for you. You can write I'm sending here with a self-addressed and duly stamped envelope so that you can send me all the details by earliest. Then you can say I would be extremely grateful if you send me the detail by the earliest, or you can use this line, please send me the you want the prospectus also. Every institution nowadays, every small or big institution, or they have their prospectus, each and every detail is given in them. So you can use this line also, please send me the prospectus of your institution, I would be pleased to receive the particulars by earliest, you can use. So these few lines will really help you, and it will be easier for you to write the letter of inquiry in a better way. I hope you have understood. Let's now see one example of letter of inquiry. This is the example we will discuss now. So you can see sender's address is written Park Lane, Kolkata. Then there is a line gap, then date is written February 2025. You can mention the date. If you are writing date, you can write 20th of April or whatever the date is there, 2020, April 2020, write date. Don't mention DAT before you are writing the date. It is not good, your marks can be cut. Then you will write receiver's address, where you want, to whom you are writing the letter. Like it is mentioned here, Manisha Cookware, Delegate, Meerut. Then here students, there is a mistake they have mentioned here, that they have not updated in this, that subject they have mentioned first and then they have mentioned the salutation. But as I have already told you that there is an update in CBSE pattern of letter writing and format also, I have told you that salutation will come here and subject will come here. So please keep in mind, when you write any formal letter, after the receiver address you will write the salutation, dear sir or ma'am, then you will write the subject. Please keep in mind students, after we will write receiver address, we will use the salutation, which is greetings, which we will say dear sir. Nowadays we don't write respected sir or respected ma'am, you just write sir or ma'am, or if you know the person well, then you can use dear sir or dear ma'am. If the gender is unknown, then you can use dear sir / ma'am both, otherwise dear sir would be sufficient. Then the body of the letter, as you can see, I saw your advertisement in Amar Ujala today, where you have discussed regarding an exchange scheme. The scheme is regarding the exchange of old utensils with the new non-sticky cookware. Here the sender is introducing himself, that I saw, and where he saw, how did he come to know that there is some exchange scheme there. So he came to know through the advertisement in Amar Ujala. Then he came to know that there is a exchange scheme of old utensils with the new non-sticky cookware. I have some old utensils which I wanted to exchange against the one offered through the exchange scheme. Then he has used only 2 paragraphs. You can use your creativity and you can use more than 2 paragraphs, but 2 to 3 paragraphs and 2 to 3 small paragraphs he will use. It should not be long paragraphs. Then in the last paragraph he is saying, I request you to kindly explain more about the scheme. He is requesting and wanting he wants more information about the scheme, so he is saying here in this line, and all its terms and condition. He is asking about the terms and conditions. Also update me if there is a possibility sending and receiving the items through parcel or the physical presence is mandatory. Then he has, this is the body of the letter. After that he has used the complementary clause here, yours sincerely. Student, there is one more mistake in this example. Yours is having the apostrophe after your, your, then there is apostrophe s, apostrophe sign, then s is written, then sincerely is written. You write only yours without any apostrophe. So that is yours, correct, yours. You will write yours without any apostrophe, yours, then sincerely will be followed by, then you will write your name, and if the name is mentioned in the question paper, then you will write the same name. If there is no name mentioned in the question paper, then you will write XYZ or ABC. You can write, don't mention your own name. If there is no name mentioned in the question paper, please don't mention your own name. You can just write XYZ or ABC. So this was the example of letter of inquiry. You can use your creativity, you can take the help of the lines which I have told you. If the question is different, asking that you want to ask some information about some particular course, then I have told you how to write the letter, what type of lines you can use. I hope that those lines will be beneficial for you and you have understood how to write a letter of inquiry in a better way. So this was it for today. I hope you have understood the concept letter of how to write letter of inquiry. So thank you students, that is it for today.